Hey ladies, so I just wanted to come back with an update. I said I was going to return for 15-week update, and that's what I'm doing now. And just to go over a few things like my maternity tour that we had and my doctor's visit this week. So far so good. We had our maternity tour last week at our hospital, and me and OJ really like it. It was a very nice experience, and we got to see the labor and delivery room. We got to see where our little pumpkin and peanut is going to be born. Um, they showed us how the table maneuvers and how it'll transition into the delivery position, where you can use stirrups or you can use a squat bar, which was actually kind of new to me. I didn't even know that they had something like that. I guess I need to look up some more stuff. But yeah, so they showed how like they actually put a bar from one that connects from one side of the bed to the other. And she didn't really demonstrate, but I'm assuming you just grab onto it like a monkey bar, I guess, and you squat to deliver. Not sure. I should say that that's something that I want to do. It kind of sounds funny, and I would think I'm probably like squatting over a toilet. I'm assuming, but I don't know. It just seemed kind of weird. But that was an option for delivery. Um, I'm sure I could probably YouTube that or find some more information about that because, or if anybody's ever had that, of ever had, that experience and had that done, you know, send me a comment or something or a message because I'm curious to find out how exactly that works or what that experience is like. I mean, I never knew that squatting was an option. Go figure. So the L&D room was really nice and has our bathroom and a TV and just I guess a typical L&D room, very spacious, and we're allowed to have two people in the room. So I already knew that I would bring my mother so she could see the birth of her third grandchild, um, and I will bring obviously OJ, because he's my love of my life. And then we went up to the postpartum floor. Um, she explained that the L&D room is where it will be for like about 2 hours after delivery or so, and then the baby's transferred, and that's just like some bonding time or so forth. Then the baby's transferred upstairs to the nursery so they can take a closer look and better care of him or her there. Um, I'm also then transferred upstairs to the postpartum room, so she gave us a tour of that. That room looked really nice and spacious, which I was happy about that. I didn't really want to be in a tight, close knit, you know, I guess area or proximity to my neighbor. So they show that there's a bathroom in there. The only thing a little disappointing that there's no shower in the room. You have to actually share a shower on the floor. I guess being in New York City, and doesn't have a lot of space, so she explained that space is very valuable in the city, of course. As you know, some of you may know, like our apartments aren't even that big, so I can't assume that they will have big rooms just to deliver and have people in and out in a matter of 2 days or 3 days. Um, so the shower is located in the hallway, and I guess it's just a first come first serve or whenever it's available type thing. Um, OJ was a little disappointed about the fact that he doesn't get to stay spend the night with me. He wants to. He was a little concerned about that, so they went over the fact that there's deluxe rooms and private rooms. The sharing of the room is semi-private, so they have deluxe and private rooms that are of a fee, of course. The deluxe room has showers in them, and and they have pull-out couches for the spouses to stay. So he really wants to have a room for that, at least for one night, so he could stay with me and the baby. So we'll probably do that for like about the second day. The first day I'll probably be really exhausted and just want to get to a bed at that point, just to rest. And then the second day will be a little more comfortable, and I'll probably have more visitors at that point. So we're probably just going to do a private room just for the second day alone before we're discharged. She explained vaginal deliveries are 2 days, and C-section days you're there for 3 days. Um, and yeah, so that's pretty much it. So We had a great experience. We loved it. It was last week Saturday, and we couldn't be happier. So we're very satisfied with our OB and the hospital she's affiliated with so far. Um, Speaking of OB, I had my doctor's appointment this past Thursday. Everything went well there. She was pretty swamped because one of the other doctors had went on maternity leave, so she was taking care of those patients as well. Stop it. And so she was kind of busy. I was kind of waiting a little longer than usual, but what can I do? So my nurse came in, took care of me. She weighed me and took my blood pressure, which everything seems to be good with that. She explained my tests have been coming out, normal, and no concerns there with my urine tests or anything of that nature. My weight, I've been a little concerned about because I feel like I'm gaining so much weight so quickly. And according to my chart from the last 4 week visit, she said I'm gaining about a pound a week. But she didn't voice any concerns, and neither did my doctor. So I guess since there's no red flags on that, I guess I shouldn't be worried. But I just feel like I don't know where it's coming from. I don't seem to be eating more than I have or than I do usually. But I don't want there to be any circumstances or anything happening from me eating and gaining a pound a week, especially when I'm only just entering my second trimester, and I know the third trimester is where you gain most of your weight. So I don't know, I guess I'm just trying to monitor myself a little closely, even though they haven't really voiced any concerns for it. So my OB appointment went great. The biggest news that I got out of that visit is that she gave me the thumbs up to schedule my anatomy scan. So I'm happy for that. I made that appointment for November 17th, which is in 3 weeks. So I'm really excited about that. So we'll have the anatomy scan to check the growth and the size of the baby, make sure everything's measuring correctly according to my due date. And then we'll find out the gender. So I will have more information on that in 3 weeks, boys and girls. So we're really, really, we can't wait for that. I can't wait for it more so than him, I think. I don't know. I'm ready to find out what it is, even though I didn't want to know at first, but I'm giving in to him and finding out. So now I'm really curious. And then I have my next OB appointment the week after that on the 22nd. So I'll be 19 weeks at that point, and it just seems like time is flying and everything's going by so quickly. But other than that, everything else has been the same. No cravings, really. Everything's still the same. Symptoms, can't complain. I've been having some I guess crampy, not really crampy, where period crampy, but muscle cramps, as if I've been running a marathon or something on my right side of my abdomen. I don't know where it's coming from, but it aches and pains me a little bit, when I sleep or when I wake up or if I'm sitting in a certain position. So I find myself adjusting a lot. So I don't know. I hope that goes away or it doesn't become too much of an issue. I mean, I already have my issues with my leg, and which has gotten a lot better, but it's still there. So I have trouble standing for a certain long period of time, and thankfully I have a desk and at my office, and I don't really sit too much. I mean, I don't really stand too much, but I try to walk around and keep the blood circulating, but the muscle seems to tense up a little bit in my calf, and it gets kind of annoying, as if someone is just stretching and twisting my calf muscles a little bit. So I don't know, what can you do? I'm trying to get through that and hope my second trimester treats me better than my first. But other than that, no real symptoms, no complaints. Actually, well, I have been breaking out a lot. I have been having a lot of little acne, and can't really say little, but they pop up here and there. They go away just as quick as they come, but it gets kind of annoying because I usually have pretty fair skin and clean, and it's not really oily or anything like that. So I don't know where that's coming from, but yeah, for some reason I'm starting to break out a lot. So I hope that goes away. my sister-in-law swears that if I'm breaking out a lot, that it's going to be a girl. So I don't know. We'll see. Um, Speaking of my sister-in-law, she's like absolute nut. I love her to death, and you know I love my brother and his family. And she, ever since she's found out that I'm doing an owl theme, which my mother spilled the beans to her about that. She's been like owl crazy. She sent me emails about owl cupcakes that we could have for the shower, and just owl this. She found um, some crocheted hats on Etsy.com, and the crocheted hats are shaped as owls for the baby, and I'm just like, she's just too cute with it. I love that she's very happy about it. She actually texted me that she was a little upset that she's not here to go through with it, go through, you know, the process with me. Her and my brother live in Florida, in Orlando, so but you know, she's here in spirit, and she's definitely hearing emails and everything else, because the owl, she's like owl crazy. My brother said that she's already crazy about my baby already, so it's good to have that kind of support. But anyway, before it gets too long and before I have to go into a second and third and fourth video, you know how I do, I'm going to do a belly shot and wrap this up. I will come back with another video for my maternity wear buys. I bought some really neat stuff. My mom's first visit with me to the maternity store, so she was really happy and excited, and she actually helped me purchase more things than I really wanted to purchase, but you know, she felt like I needed a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and at least I don't think I'll have to be back at the maternity store anytime soon. A lot of the buys are big enough for me to get through for, you know, hopefully towards the most of the end of my trimester, or even into like half of my third trimester, God willing. So a belly shot to show my 15 weeks. I'm actually wearing a pair of maternity pants, jeans now. They're so comfortable. So that's one reason why I went. My belly band is starting to fail on me. I feel like if I tug on my pants one more time, I'm going to have a fit. So I definitely needed to do some maternity shopping. So I was really happy my mom was able to come with me for that. Actually, this is a little brighter here. I probably should have had the camera like this all this time. But anyway, belly shot. So 15 weeks for me. Don't mind me, I'm in my scrubs. I'm comfortable, but I got a pair of jeans on. So this is what baby's looking like, 15 weeks. And what am I, 15 weeks and 4 days. Last time I measured, I was 41 inches, which I feel like is humongous, but everyone tells me that I'm just crazy. So 41 inches, and I'm now into my like 166. Don't tell anybody I said that, or I'll come and find you. 166 with child. And then, since everybody's been requesting I show my chunky stomach, here's what belly looks like on the outside. So 15 weeks, 4 days. That's there. And that's there. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, the pain that I'm getting is kind of much on this side, but I find baby's heartbeat on this side mostly, which is kind of hard a little bit. So I think he's pretty much growing on this side, but yeah, it's kind of sore on this side, tender from cramping. So before my time is up, I love you guys. Thank you very much for tuning in as usual, and I'll be back with another video, maternity buys. Okay, love you.